What's going on, guys? This is Quincy with TRX Black and Yellow, and I'm here to show you two of my favorite exercises for balance and stability throughout your body using TRX. So let's get after it. So the first exercise that we're going to do is going to be the TRX Single Leg Lunge. This exercise is great for balance. It's great for slip and fall prevention. It's also great to create a good foundation here. So the way that we do this is we make sure that the straps are about mid-calf, and the way that you do that are the handles are going to be right at my kneecaps. So from here we go 1 foot, I like to use both foot cradles, 1 foot inside both foot cradles, and we'll be standing facing away from the anchor point. So from here we drop the hips, bend the knee at 90 degrees. So I've got my front foot flat, completely flat. I'm going to drive through my heels and drive my knee straight up. So when you do this exercise, you'll probably notice that one side is going to be a little easier than the other. Most of us have that imbalance between each side. That's why it's always good to train each chain one at a time. The way that we can progress this is we'll come down and we'll drive through, but add a hop at the top and go right into that lunge. The way that we can modify this is both hands touch the ground. We push through those hands and come right up. Push through those hands and come right up. You'll have some instability in your feet, which is great. We're working on balance, so that's what we can expect with a little bit of instability in your feet. Think of it as those little intrinsic muscles in your feet are trying to find a good foundation and a good balance to help you with a stronger overall foundation. So the next exercise is going to be a TRX Single Leg Rear Deadlift. I'll show you some progressions. I'll show you the modifications to this, but what you'll notice is that we'll engage the hamstrings and also the hips so that we can create a little balance on one leg as well. Check it out. So here we're going to make sure that the TRX is set at mid-length, mainly so we can provide a little bit more stretch and forward reach in that upper body. So the way that we do this is we're going to start. Straps are at mid-length. We're going to be facing the anchor point, and we're going to start with that single leg balance. Make sure that your standing leg is going to be centered with the anchor point here. So from here, what we're doing is we're pushing through with those arms and pulling those hips straight back, extending that leg, keeping that toe pointed straight down, trying to form a T with that body, keeping those hips square, and pull those hips and those arms right back to center to return to the upright position. If you got it, we can just let go. Again, we're pulling those hips back, reaching and extending all the way forward, pulling those hips straight back, pull those hips back down to a bilateral stance, or come back to that neutral, that balance, pull those hips, form that T with your body, come right back up to a balance. So keep in mind when performing the TRX Single Leg RDL, you want to keep a slight bend in your knee. It's okay to have that bend. That bend is going to allow for a little further range of motion. Notice my feet, my standing leg, it's trying to look for different ways to keep myself balanced. So it's going to help strengthen your feet, which overall protects your legs, protects your hamstring, protects your core, which in turn makes your body a little bit more functional, stronger foundation, and in return with that, better balance. So there you have it, guys. Two of my favorite TRX exercises that's gonna help with balance, but not only balance, but it helps build stability and strength throughout your lower body. These exercises are not only good for athletes, but they're good for everyday people, especially with the winter coming, ice coming on the ground. We wanna make sure that we have a good solid foundation to where we have great reaction time, but also great balance. And use TRX to help make that happen. Once again, this is Quincy with TRX, and I'll see you next time.